So I actually ended up switching my colors. I decided I wanted to have a darker green with the light green, and I'm getting like a pickle vibe or watermelon, I don't know, just a weird summery, I don't know, summery vibe. Okay, so I have, hold on, I have a mess here, just a second. Okay, so minus the decreasing rounds that we did to get to 8, I have done 158 rows of the 8 single crochets. So you can do that, or you can do whatever amount you want. But now I'm just going to show you what we do because we have to increase from 8 up to 18. So we just have to be, so like we decreased with the 2 stitches, we're going to increase with 2 stitches on the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 instead of 8 now. So we're just going to keep going up with putting 2 stitches on each end of the 2 end stitches until we have 18, and I will meet you back here to show you how to put the strap on and finish the bag. So I'll see you back here when you're at 18. So I have increased and I have 18 stitches along here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my ends and make sure I have a long enough tail to weave onto this side of the bag so my strap is from one side to the other. So let me just get a pair of scissors and trim that end. So I'm just going to trim it to about right there. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull the yarn through. Alright, so now we're going to attach the strap. So before we attach our strap, make sure it's not twisted. So just make sure that's not twisted. If it's twisted, you're going to be very mad when you stitch it on there and then realize you twisted it. So I have it laid out here. So I'm just going to show you real quick. So I have it laid out here. It does look a little wonky, but don't worry about it. So the way I do it, I just take my 2 ends, and sometimes this can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. And I actually, it might be hard to see this. Hold on, let's see if we can get a better look here. So I actually take the ends that are coming out of this and I go back through that stitch, and then I just like sew it in there. You can crochet it on, you can do whatever you want, but this is the way I do it. Just go back and forth in these stitches, and yeah, you'll be able to tell where you sewed it on no matter what way you do it. This is just the way I do it. So sew your strap to the other end, and I will meet you when it's all sewed and done. So I finished sewing on my strap, and as you can see, you can tell where you sewed it on, but I don't see it as a problem. People aren't going to be dissecting your bag, and if they do, it's homemade. Tell them you don't work, you're not a factory, you can't make seamless seams. So this step is completely optional, but I would recommend doing this. And what I recommend doing is folding your strap in half, finding the center. So I'm going to say right here is the center because we want to kind of land on like a row. So I'm going to stitch mark this right here. And now what I want you to do is crochet one side of the strap all the way down and around, and then flip it over and do the same thing on this side. And what's going to happen is it's going to make your bag strap a little bit stronger, and it's also going to look more appealing. So we will, if you don't want to do this step, well, congrats on your finished bag. But if you do, stay tuned. In just 1 second, I'm going to show you. So we're going to start off with a standing double crochet. And we're going to go right into that stitch marker. And I'm going to turn this around so I can get my ends hidden in so I have less work to do. Okay. So I know this is a little bit dark, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe I can try and zoom in. Maybe that will help. And turn this light on maybe. I don't think that makes a difference, but so there is a hole for each of these rows, and we're just going to put one single crochet in every stitch around, and we're going to work down one side of the strap, around one side of the bag, and back up the strap. So let me just show you. Put in one single crochet in each of these holes, and it's just going to create a stronger give for your strap and also make your bag look a little bit neater. So you're just going to crochet all the way down the strap. Let me see if I can, the bag is quite large. So let me see if I can get a better view of it as I go along. So I really hope that you enjoyed making this bag and that you like this pattern, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the sister pattern and make that one as well. I'm going to lose my needle and my scissors here. So just continue to crochet down this side of the strap. You're going to do one bit at a time. And when you get down to this part of the strap, just keep going right along, putting one in. And what you're going to want to do is on the other side, you're going to want to crochet from here and down around, because if you do it this way, it's not going to look right. I hope this makes sense and you can sort of see what I'm doing. I apologize for the dark color. This bag is definitely a stash buster, but I do want to say that if you're gonna, carry in groceries with these, like, say you decide you want to go to a regular grocery store and carry in like soda or milk or stuff that you don't like to be shaken around, I would not make the strap this long, because the bag, well, my bag, it goes down to my side, to my hips, almost to my knees, and I like it that low. So if you're looking to do something like that, you definitely want to make this strap quite a bit shorter. My bag already has had so many things in it, like yarn and soda and groceries, and even my little tiny dog. He hitched a ride to the car the other day. He didn't feel like walking, he's lazy. So he jumped in my bag and I had to carry him in my bag to the car and on the way back to the house. And he just thought it was the greatest thing ever. He was just enjoying that. He's spoiled. So I hope that you get the gist of what you're supposed to be doing here with crocheting down. I'm going to pause it until I get to the beginning of the increases of this part of the strap and just show you what you're looking for. So I've put one single crochet down one side of the strap, and now I'm coming down to where the increases are, and I'm just putting one single crochet in the holes along this increase. If you can't find one, make one, I guess I should say, just so you have it there. So I'm coming up to the end of where the increases are, and I have a stitch marker in here still. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out. That's where I started one of my straps, and I'm just going to put a single crochet into that. And then I'm just going to crochet along the bag until I get back to where I started on the strap, which was up here. So I've crocheted all the way down to here. I'm going to crochet along this part of the bag. I'm going to crochet up this side all the way up this part of the strap until I get to here, and I'm going to slip stitch and fasten off, and then I'm going to go to the other side and repeat it over here too. So I will meet you back when I'm over onto this side, just to show you how to get started and which way to go. I have crocheted up and down one side of the strap all the way around half of the bag and to the top. So I'm going to repeat the same thing over here. I left my stitch marker in so I know which where the middle is and where to put and where to begin with crocheting on the other side. And all I did to figure that out was I folded it in half and found the center. So we're going to be doing this standing single crochet on this side too, and try and weave in your ends so you have less work to do, because after this side your bag's finished, and all I have left to weave in after this is these tails from binding off. So we're going to work down this whole side and all the way around this part of the bag, back all the way back up, and slip stitch and bind off and tie in our, well, weave in our ends, not tie them in, and the bag will be completed. So remember, we're just putting one single crochet in each of the strap stitches along, and you can kind of see where holes are. Sometimes you can't. Like I said before, just make a hole and just crochet along down one side of the strap and half the bag and up to the other side of the strap. Let's see. So I will meet you back when I'm done with this end, and I'll finish off with weaving in the ends, and that will be the end of the bag. So I'll meet you back here. Alright, so I am done with, the other side of my bag with crocheting just one single crochet all the way around the one half of the strap in the bag. So now I'm going to slip stitch, and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to weave in my ends, and yeah. So I hope that you liked the bag tutorial. please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I can't wait to see your creations. I'm going to link, well, not link, but I'm going to post my Instagram name down below, and you can go and find me on there. So I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you. Bye, guys.